Hey there, Mr. Coley Sharp. Greetings from my school library. We will take a tour in a little bit. But first, I'm here to talk about Rifles from Watie. I believe it's Watie by Harold Keith, winner of the 1958 Newbery Medal. Now, Mr. Sharp, as you know, I've spent a lot of time at school the last week getting this place ready for the first day of school. So at night time, I usually dedicate to not reading the week before school goes back, but to getting things ready for the next day. So if I'm going to be working on a display, let's say tomorrow, I will go home tonight and work on that. But I had to balance my time between reading for Newbery and getting ready for the next day of library prep. So because of that, I often was very tired when I was reading this book, and it was very, very late at night. And as you know, I will be 31 soon, and my 31-year-old eyes had a very hard time with this small font that I was tempted to go out and buy a magnifying glass because I honestly could not read it for a long time, not because I didn't like the book, but because the font was so small. I would have gotten a different version if I'd had more time, but I was pressed for time because this video needs to go up tomorrow, and I just finished it yesterday, so that's okay. But my memory of this book will forever be the very teeny tiny font. All right, let's talk about the book. First thing I liked about the book was its author's note. I liked that the author told us about the different people who he met along the way, that he interviewed, I believe, 22 different soldiers, that he spent 5 years working on this book. He also told us, he shared some of the places where he did his research. I loved when he said that his wife and daughter, he thanked his wife and daughter for doing the typing. I thought that was kind of funny. Let's see, what else do I have to say about the book? Because I'm trying to be quick so that we can go out on a little library tour. I liked that you have a boy who grows throughout the book because of the trials and tribulations that he goes through. As I've said in many videos now, that seems to be the theme of many Newbery books. The protagonist gets put into this challenging situation, and by the end, he's a totally different person. So that's pretty much what this book is. He learns that you can't always trust friends, that sometimes people will say one thing to your face and do something else behind your back. He was able to see the horror of war. He was able to see both sides of things a lot of times too. So I enjoyed that. I enjoyed some of the decisions that he had to make and how you'd be able to discuss those decisions with kids. I loved when you sent something about the relationship that he develops with the girl. I believe her name is Lucy. And how you felt it was a little bit, you were feeling a little bit, you were blushing a little bit because of it. So overall, good book. I'm glad I read it. I learned a lot about that time period and about Kansas and Missouri. So I'm thankful for the Newbery Challenge that I was able to read the book. But now, Mr. Sharp, we need to go on a tour. Now, I have a feeling that I only have 10 minutes available on this camcorder. So if it suddenly goes off, I'm sorry, but maybe we'll finish the tour another day. So let's put Mr. Richard Peck's book back up here, his Newbery Medal winner, A Year Down Yonder, that we will read not in the near future, but eventually we'll get to it. And let's go on a little tour. So let's start over here with, there's Jack and Annie, who always greet kids as they're leaving, say bye, have a nice day. We have an Olivia display that I did, very generic display, where I did some Olivia books. And, actually, I believe an author who you have really, really been enjoying wrote one of the, I don't see which one it is, Sarah Elby wrote one of the Olivia books. I think she wrote that one right there, Trains Her Cat. I don't know why the author got cut off of the cover, but anyway, I better get going, Mr. Sharp, because if I'm going to go off on all these little tangents, this video is going to go much, much longer than the 10 minutes I think I have. All right, here is Look New Fiction. So these are some new picture books. And then we have Mr. Shoes reading Road Trip. There's Catherine Applegate, Sharon Creech, and there's RJ, author of Wonder. And you can see many other wonderful books that I read on the road trip. And here are some books displayed. Down below, these are magazines, so underneath is where the storage is. All right, let's move over here. Here's the We Love Merrymakers Ink display, because Merrymakers makes the best plush, such as Chicken Bud and Rocket and Bear and Mouse. And there's Ladybug Girl. There's Lucy. All right, let's go outside really fast, because there are still teachers in the building, and if I run into someone, they're going to wonder what in the world I'm doing. All right, so this is the buzz board. Or I put things the library's buzzing about. And then down here in the primary hall, this is where the blue stem books are, and the caudal books. And then here are some little ads. All right, let's go back. Hello, how are you? All right. All right, let's go down here, Mr. Sharp. I feel really strange. All right, this is where when I teach, when I book talk, when I introduce a lesson, I do it down here we call this the book nook. This is also where we Skype. So when you're Skyping with us, you're up there on that big screen. This is the computer. I don't think it's on. This is the computer that we use to Skype. Yes, it is. Here are some stuffed animals that the kids like to take while I'm teaching and well, try not to play with, but they sit them on their lap. So here's Pigeon, Knuffle Bunny, and Big Frog, and we'll see more stuffed animals shortly. All right, let's go over here. Scaredy Squirrel. This is the Two Libraries, One Voice display for this year. I moved it. As Shannon and I do different projects, I will add little signs to it. Here's the Dewey Wall. This is the end of the Star Authors Wall. So these are all authors who have visited our school. So I'm going to go through them very quickly. Linda Urban, Peter Brown, Jarrett Krasowska, Kevin Hankis, Harry Bliss, Ridley Pearson. These are all Skype, and I need to add some more posters to this. Pseudonymous Bosch, Marianne Malone, Ruth Spiro, Doreen Cronin, Dan Gutman, Jennifer and Matthew Holm, Eric White, and Kate Messner. All right, let's go back over here, Mr. Sharp, because I want to show you the new Mr. Sharp shelf. And you have 4 books on it right now. You have Hound Dog True, Hatchet, Our Only Male Amelia, and Baby Mouse. And up above, here's Lunch Lady, Baby Mouse, and Amulet. All right, since we have graphic novels over here, because I've run out of space, most of the graphic novels are usually right here. So there's Binky. I know you have that in your classroom too. I love this right here. There's Betty and Lunch Lady sticking out. And there's the Lunch Lady milk carton. And I hear voices, so I think someone's going to be coming in here. Alright, let's keep going. Here are the blue stem books, and we have these little shelf talkers so that kids can still see which books are on the blue stem list and then go place them on hold. There are many missing because I let teachers take them over the summer and some kids check them out for the summer as well. And then here are the Monarch books. These are some pop-up books down there. Alright, here, ooh, I need to add this to your shelf, Mr. Sharp. Let's do that so I don't forget. Marty McGuire needs to go on the Mr. Sharp shelf. All right. Oh, here's the iPagination station. I feel like I have ADD right now because I don't know where to focus. This was the iPagination station sign for last year. Read, Create, Explore. And I added one thing to it for the upcoming school year. I added Share to it. So kids at this table, read, create, explore, and share. All right. There's for Dot Day. This is the circulation desk. Here's Mr. Shoes. Here are my toys. I know I'm talking about myself in the third person. There's Charlie. Oh, here are some ads at the circulation desk. So Elephant and Piggy. Here's some superhero things. All right, let's look at there's Ivy and Bean. Here are the Ivy and Bean books. You and I are celebrating them over the next 8 weeks with the Ivy and Bean blogathon. All right, this is the series section, and I really like the way we organize the series section. They're all not by author, they're organized by series title. So if you're looking for the 39 clues, you're going to go to SER for series and then the number 39. And then you'll see Alex Rider is SERALE. It just makes it much easier for kids. And then we have these little shelf talkers every so often so that you can get your place. Like here's Goosebumps. And then there are so many wimpy kids in right now. All right, where should we go next? Here are the Monarch books. That's the office right there. And then here's Ivan's Road Trip. Alrighty, let's keep going. There's one of our new favorite books. Here's Baby Mouse. This is a Jared Krasowska display. And then here's Choose Kind. All right, let's keep going. What else do I want to show you, Mr. Sharp? This is where I do all my work, and you can tell because when you turn on the computer, check out the background. This is my desk right here. You can see some of the things I'm doing. Ivy and Bean from the Post, and then some signs that need to go up. All right, there's all my mess. These are things I still need to organize. Here's the Baby Mouse for President display. And then this is the graphic novels wall. It says the power of graphic novels. And then here is the Newbery challenge. I need to add the sticker right there for the one we just finished. And then let's go out in the hall and show a few more things. I also put up book ads here. And over here. All right, let's go back in the library. And I think I will end over here. There's Lucy and her boy. I change this table every month for different books. Circulation desk, you already saw that. And I think I will leave you, Mr. Sharp. I hope one day you will come to my library and you'll get to meet my students. And one day, hopefully, I will come to your classroom. And I hope you, Mr. Sharp, are having a wonderful, wonderful day. And I cannot wait to talk to everybody about the Mr. Sharp shelf. Have a wonderful day, Mr. Sharp, and happy, happy, happy reading.